Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I am Jason, your host. Yes, I'm in the garden. I'm on my, how can I put it, my outdoor setup. I'd actually just unplug this for now because it doesn't need the charge. Let me show you what I mean. Well, first of all, Zaki is over there in the sun. Loves to lie in the sun, so he's just where the sun is hitting. This is the garden. And this is the computer setup on a little table. It's all powered by a battery there, which is being charged by the solar panels over there. So literally, my entire setup is being powered by all of that. Audio's not going to be perfect because I'm using, of course, this system here, the Logitech Pro. Didn't want to bring my mic down from upstairs. I could have done, but it's on a arm over my monitor and that, so it's probably not a good idea to try and set it up here. This is working fine. Let's see how much power it's drawing at the moment. It is drawing 75 watts, and that is including the laptop, the monitor, keyboard, mouse, pretty much everything is just being powered by it. It's at 99%, but the maximum that's going to come from the place over there is 200 watt. There's no way it's going to go down and thingy, so the sun's directly on those 3 solar panels on the shed, and it's a perfect way to do this. So why am I out here? Because it's 18.3 degrees Celsius out here, and in the house it is, or was at the last reading this morning when I got up, 29 Celsius. This is one of the problems I've talked to you before about UK houses being built of double insulated bricks with usually a gap in between. They're built for cold weather. They're built to handle the worst of the winter. We are not used to long summers. This is going to bite us in the ass as climate change kicks in more and more, unfortunately. So I'm hoping there's a solution in the future for it. But yeah, at the moment, this in there is like basically an oven. It's worse. I explained how, because of the way the insulation in one of these houses works, it doesn't get cold at night. The bricks inside, the insulation in the roof and everything keeps the heat in. So if you start off with a, say the temperature goes up to 20, 25, with the sun hitting the house from the front, it'll raise the temperature in the house between 26, 28 degrees Celsius. And then by the night time, if you don't turn on the air conditioning, I'll come to why I'm not at the moment in a bit, but basically it only drops to about 24 Celsius. And then it starts building again even higher next day, and so on. And as long as you keep having the sunny days, that's what you keep going. So I'm out here. This is my fully functioning computer system. I'll be able to play my games. I'll be able to do everything I need. Zach doesn't mind at all. Zach likes it in the backyard. And I've got some water out for the dog. And the only thing that's cooking in the kitchen, will have stopped cooking by now, is I've done an Instapot stew. So I can just grab a bowl of it later. So I don't have to turn any heating on for cooking anything later in the day. And even later in the day, I'll probably have a Huel or something, which is cold milkshake type thing for my meals today. I am not going to be running the heaters. But no, I like my backyard. It's part of my safe space. I've got nice 5-foot fences on either side. Actually, they reach almost 6 foot. the fences do. Now, the thing is, the sun will slowly move around. It goes from over there. By about midday, it'll move from there and start coming round there. And I will move this entire setup over to that fence over there, because the fence will be sheltered, will shelter me from the sun when it reaches there. Because this table is a portable table that actually was used for me and Paola. This is the table where I would prepare Paola's dialysis, the bags of dialysis fluid, because this table is rated at being able to hold, even though it's a foldable and looks quite flimsy, it can hold 40 kilograms. And so it's many, many mornings I would be up at 6 a.m. and just starting to prime and prepare the bits and pieces of Paola using this table. It didn't cost much either, so it's been a good thing. I usually keep it under my desk, my secondary desk in the bedroom, in case I want to do something like VR with a table in front of me in the center of the room. So yeah, it's a good thing. Well, yeah, this is my backup system, my backup setup. I'm going to be looking away from the camera a lot because I haven't got used to looking at the camera down here. It'll take me a while to get used to looking at the camera there, because the camera on my upstairs setup is usually there, sitting right here. So I am my brain wants to look that direction, but I can't set it up like that easily because it was all to what I'm doing. And I'm not used to having a headset on. But this headset is okay for just chatting to you all and dealing with what we've got to do. I mean, let's see. Let's try. Where can I put my drink? My drink can go over there. Now let's see if I could move this around a little bit. And move this over to there. Right, so let's move this over here. Moving the monitor across. La 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 la. There we are. We can do that. Now it feels. Now you're seeing the other side of my area. Yay. What are you looking at? Sakikins. What are you exploring down there? Don't go under the wires. Don't go under the wires. So yes, I've got my drink on the plinth. My drink on the plinth. So how am I feeling? Not a bad day at all today. I think it wasn't a bad day at all today because it was so hot when I woke up. After I had 3 sleeps during the night, 3 short sleeps. When I actually woke up and got up, my brain was like, the first thought to my brain, you know what, Jason? You should go in the backyard and you should set up out there because it's too fucking cold, too fucking hot inside the house. And as soon as that thought came to me, everything was focused on that. And so there was no time that my brain was going in bad directions. It was all, okay, what do I need? Where's my extension cable? The hardest thing for me to find was the adapter for this headset. The Logitech comes with X Pro has an adapter that it uses. So I had to find that, then I had to find the extension cord, then I had to find where I had hidden this chair. This is a foldable chair, but it's actually quite comfortable. Of course, I won't be sitting down here all the time. I'll be spending time sitting on I love my swing seat. That swing seat is fucking brilliant. It's so relaxing, it's almost meditative to be sitting on there. The dog comes and jumps on and sits next to me, and we just rock back and forward. It is gorgeous. I love it. I bought it for when my friends came to stay because I thought they'd want something to be in the backyard with. But it ended up being good for me. If I had some meat in, I'd do a barbecue. Because I've got there's a fire pit, and I've got some wood for it upstairs and some charcoal, and I've got all the bits and pieces I need except for any kind of meat, and I don't really have the money to order in some meat, unfortunately. Or I would get some tortilla wraps, some flat wraps and some salad, and I really want to do that. I'm going to have to check I'll have to check, see if I can budget. Dog's gone sit over there again, over there by the thingy. This is also basically my apocalypse computer setup. If the power went out, if there was a major disaster and we lost power or anything like that, this is where I would be doing as long as it's not winter, of course. Winter, I'd do it in the kitchen and take the cable from the solar panel through the filter air vent thing into the house. I'm not crazy. So yeah. Those two plants up there, they've really grown quite well. Under one is Paola's ashes, under the other is my mum's ashes. It took me about 5 years from Paola dying for me to put her ashes anywhere. And it took me about 6 months from my mum dying because I wanted to be absolutely sure that I was not going to leave here, that this was going to be my place. Because, of course, I wouldn't want to leave my mum's ashes in a garden for strangers. So, yeah. Oh, yes, I am here. I am happy. My little ThinkPad computer is doing wonderfully. I don't know how well the sound's going to be. It should be okay. It's not going to be as good as what I have upstairs. But you should be able to understand. I think we should check. Let me check. Let me check my phone. Let me just do a little quick. I want to just check a quick bank account check to see if I do have just enough money to do a shop to get some meat in. So I could do tomorrow. I could have a. Should be about okay just to do a shop. I won't be able to do my normal shop. This is going to be a shop of sorts. So should I actually finish this log, or should I just chat to you? I am just going to freaking chat to you while I'm doing this. So go to online shop of Doom. I'm going to just move the over to the side so it's in a good place. There. OBS is now on that screen. So if I go into Morrison, which is the place I will probably get it from, and do a quick get a delivery here today, and then I could have actual Morrison's past purchases. I can't spend very much money. I can probably pick up. It's going to be a small shop. I'm going to pick up a bit of dog stuff as well. So I can't spend more than like about £25 in total. So we're going to just. Oh my God, the price of sausages has gone up way above. Used to be able to get 20 cheap sausages for like £1. It was crazy. I'm going to get the dog some treats because the dog deserves it. I'm going to pick up some mushrooms. Oh, just seeing on here if there's any. I will make. I will have a barbecue later. I may even record it while I'm doing it. Why not? I need things that are cheap that I can put on the. Right. First of all, I know that I can have those rolls. And I can pick up some of that. Stuff is, food is so expensive in the UK these days. It really is. I'm amazed at how expensive all of this is. I'd usually buy some chicken breasts or something like that. But this is a nope. A nope situation for. Oh, yes. You know what I've just remembered? I don't have any of my barbecue tools. They were gotten rid of by the people that used to live next door and were complete and total son of a bitches. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to keep this really cheap. Oh, salad. What kind of salad would? What can I do? Okay, I need foil. Don't have any foil. Oh my god! Jacket potatoes. I can make jacket potatoes. I could freaking well make jacket potatoes. If I get a couple of baking potatoes. Actually, let's delete those because there's a better one. Add those ones. Now we need some wraps to tortilla wraps. I need the ones that are gluten free, unfortunately. Actually, let's try those. I'm gonna be. Let's have. Okay, so. Okay. We need. What do we need? Do they have any cheap burgers? Cheap burgers. Cheap burgers. Do they have any nearly cheap burgers or partially cheap burgers? I can. Do they have a cheap burgers? Come on, there's got to be cheap burgers somewhere here. Okay. Do they have any cheap? Just in case. Sausages. Let's try and see if there's any sausages that are cheap. Okay, so now we need, what we need now is some basic onions and peppers, because what I'm going to do is this. That's it. We'll get some 1 kilogram of onions. That's only £1, 10 pence. And we need some peppers. Red peppers. Actually, mixed peppers should be fine. Let's go to the basket and have a look and see what I can afford. And what I haven't got salt. I want a basic iceberg lettuce. 1 iceberg lettuce. So that's not too much. And some tomatoes. Okay, so this is going to probably last quite almost a week's worth of food. This is. So let me have a look. If I get cheap stuff, I can get 2 of. So the idea is okay. Ooh, that might be a nice thing. And then make sure I aren't spending more than I can afford. Okay. Okay. I will not be, my next weekend's shop, though I would have done, is now rolled into this. Okay, so let's do it. Um, um, let's see when this can be delivered to. Should be able to be delivered today, and then I can cook up some stuff later. Okay. Yep, I will be okay because I just won't be doing a shop next weekend. So that is, in theory, a shop that is going to be delivered today, and this afternoon when it cools down, I will take off the cover from there. I'll prepare it all with some kindling and some coke and that, and I will cook stuff. It's been a long time since I've had a little barbecue, and that's what I'll eat later today. Yay. And if I budget all the food out over the next 5 or 6 days, it'll be a nice change. Of course, depending on the weather, because let's check the Met Check. Let's check medcheck.com. Medcheck. Let's see what the weather's going to be like. Okay, for my thingy, sunny. Wednesday is sunny. I think we're gonna. Next 16 days. Show me the next 16 days. Okay, so today, Tuesday, is going to be No risk of rain, really. This entire week is going to be supposed to get rain on the 22nd. Looks like we're going to have storms next week. But we're good. So I will be eating out here and cooking out here. It's kind of cool. What am I going to be cooking? Well, I need to add something to the shopping list, something that I haven't. Thankfully, you can edit the shopping list. Forgot something. Continue shopping and add to it later. Yes, let's continue shopping. Okay, some foil. Kitchen foil. I just need some kitchen foil. Yep. Basket. Just some foil, yeah. Add to the other. Because what I'm going to do is make little parcels. First of all, I need the foil for the jacket potatoes. Just wrap them in the actual thingy with some oil and some salt on the outside and let them just cook on the edge of the fire. Get a couple of them going. At the same time, I'm going to make little parcels. I used to do these for Paola, basically tin foil inside out, of course, so it reflects the heat inside it. So you get the heat inside it. Slice of bacon or another type of meat. Some peppers, some mushrooms, some onions, a few spices, a few herbs. Wrap it all up in a parcel. Put that on the side to heat. And that works really well with salmon. You can make really nice salmon parcels like that. And then you open it up and have it on a tortilla or in a roll or whatever. And this is going to my food for later is going to be a little mini barbecue. After all, I've got a great big box upstairs of wood, and down here I've got charcoal. So I'm not going to use it all. I'll use a small amount of each. I don't need much to cook for me myself. Hello there, Zaki. Zaki's over on his bed. Happiness. Yes, I am happy. This is going to be kind of cool. And I can actually put my headset on and I can be cooking over there and it will be a yay. So I'm going to stop this because this is a long one now. So bye bye for now. I will upload this. This is my morning ramble.